I got 10 years to fill a stadium, but only 2 minutes to fill your cranium. Humble the poet, signing in. So I'm debating whether to change the name of the crew from Beardos to my handsome friends. So what do you guys prefer, Beardos or handsome friends? Sometimes I get messages from people and I don't understand what they mean, and it leaves a lot to my imagination. You know, sometimes when people just reply K, or even worse when they don't reply at all, then I overanalyze and overthink any possible scenario imaginable. Maybe they're mad at me, maybe I offended them, maybe they're sick of being my friend, or maybe I Snapchatted the wrong thing to the wrong person. And my mind does this until something else happens for me to overanalyze and overthink. And I know I'm not the only one. Put up your hand if you overthink. Put down your hand, nobody can see you. You should have overthought that decision. And I get it, we think about things to the point of insanity. And any information we don't have, we make up. And generally the information that we make up to fill those gaps isn't always the most positive. We're never simply thinking, oh, maybe they're busy. We're always thinking, oh, maybe they hate me. That makes us prisoners in our own head. Overthinking gets triggered, and anything and everything can trigger overthinking. I'm getting my Instagram creep on and I notice a picture of a guy and a girl that I both know, but I didn't realize they knew each other. So now I'm all like, calling up my girls, getting my gupshup on. Or maybe one of you leaves something in the comments that makes me overthink. Or somebody that's close to us says something that hits us in the heart and makes us overthink. It sticks with us, and we allow it to haunt us until it drives us mad. That's overthinking. It's odd that we call it overthinking though, because who gets to decide when we've thought enough? And the fact that everybody does it, do we still call it overthinking? Or should we just call it thinking? Our mind is like a horse pulling us around. Sometimes we're in control and we can steer it where we want to go, and at other times we're at its mercy and God knows where it's going to take us. So Humble, what can I do to stop being such an overthinker? I'm glad you asked, my handsome friend. We have to consider what we need to do to keep that horse under control. By horse I mean mind. Remember 5 seconds ago I used that analogy? For me, one of the simplest ways is just to recognize that we are living way too heavy and way too fast. How many of y'all check your phones as soon as you wake up? Stop putting up your hands, I can't see you. You people are lucky you're handsome. We load ourselves up with way too much as soon as we wake up. So there's no time to decompress and just sort our shit out. Doing stuff like checking our phones as soon as we wake up is already setting a tone for the type of day we're going to have. It doesn't allow your mind to come out fresh. We also need to focus on slowing down. And a great way to do that is meditation. Humble, you meditate? Of course not, my handsome friend. Unless staring at random girls on Instagram counts as meditation. But I know somebody who does.
Hey guys! So I've actually been meditating for about a month and a half, and in that short amount of time I have found that it has significantly reduced my overthinking. Much like many of you guys, I overthink everything from did I lock the front door, did I take the straightener out of the socket thingy, to oh my goodness, my friend is going to kill me because I didn't respond to her message from 3 days ago and how our friendship is over. But ever since I started meditating, I found that those 5 or 10 minutes that I allotted towards it allowed me to realign my thoughts and priorities, like nipping a lot of pointless shit in the bud. I also found that once I was done meditating, I never went back down that negative path of overthinking. It was a good reminder of who and what was more important in that moment and what I can control, and just going towards that path of positivity for at least for the rest of the day. It is a constant process. It does take time, but at least those 5 or 10 minutes that you are giving to yourself allow you to remember what is more important, and the fact that those thoughts that are causing your overthinking and even the thoughts themselves are just pointless. Even sitting and just controlling my breathing and trying to tune everything out of my brain has also allowed me to gain clarity and calmness. We overthink a lot because we're worried about something that we can't control, and meditation allows you to focus on things that you can control, again like your breathing and your thoughts. That's allowed me to gain control of that part of my life and feel good about me, and cut out or at least reduce the overthinking that occurs in my day, which takes away from my productivity, from my overall happiness.
Pretty girls who meditate. How's that for a Woman Crush Wednesday? Just understanding the impact that our thoughts have on us is a baby step in the right direction. And let them be baby steps. Adjusting a mindset doesn't happen overnight. The sooner you start, the sooner the progress will too. As the late great Albert Einstein said, the world as we created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Don't beat yourself up just because you overthink things. Just make a little bit of an effort to focus on the things that will slow you down and lighten things up. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. If you like the things I say and the way I think, do check out my books. Unlearn, my book Unlearn 101, and my newest book Unlearn Beneath the Surface. They're both available on Amazon or my website humblethepoet.com. Here, take a family photo. You know I release the music too, and I try my best to release as many videos as I can. To make sure you never miss one, please subscribe. And not only subscribe, hit the notification button. So if you're on mobile, go to my channel, hit that little bell. And if you're on the computer, right beside the subscribe button, it's a little gear. This channel has been doing awesome, and it's only been doing awesome because people like you are spreading the word. So please continue to do so we can grow this handsome family. So please share this with people that you care about, or people that you don't, or anyone that you think will enjoy this. Much love. So what we notice when it comes to anxiety is there's a lot of what ifs that come into play. Those what ifs flood our mind. And those what ifs are what scare the shit out of us and make us worry. We can also notice that those what ifs have to do with the future. So when we worry or have anxiety about something, it mainly and often has to do with the unknowns of the future. Am I going to pass this exam? If I ask her for her number, will she say yes? Will I ever find everlasting happiness? Is it possible to make new friends still? Will people accept me if I start making YouTube videos? And if we don't address this anxiety, it can do some real damage.